All right, so welcome to my little talk. Um, I have the chat off for now, but I'll probably open it back up, hopefully. Let me see if I can. I don't know why it's like being so weird with my settings. I don't know. Either way, y'all gonna be able to hear it, and then I'll open up another live. Um, I hope a black girl hears this. I feel like I don't have a lot of friends because I'm not male centered and I come across like gay people, straight people, all types of people. And I feel like they just don't like me because I don't wear makeup. I don't care for glam. I don't care for saying my man, my man. Like I don't care for that shit. So like I've been feeling very outcasted. I'm 28 and a single black woman. And I'm on a journey of loving myself a lot more because I feel like in the past I didn't love myself to the 10th degree. Like I needed to love myself more. So I realized that. And I'm happy that I can acknowledge when I wasn't doing something right. And when it's time to change, I am changing how I view womanhood. Um, I want to have children someday in the future. I don't know if it'll be with a partner or alone. I just know that I want children for me. I don't really care about no one else at this point. I would love a village around me to support me, of course, but I'm over the traditional idea of, a man is going to be a good father and a good person. I am at the point in my life where I can give care fucking less and want to live the best life I can because I can die tomorrow. You don't know what can happen. So I've gotten this mature sense of thinking to live my best life and to be myself. And I am humble and I love who I am, but I don't go around bragging. I don't wear makeup. I don't care for, all this misogynistic shit in life. Now, makeup can be creativity, but to a certain extent. I feel like, a lot of gay men don't like me because I don't care about, getting on my knees for a guy. I don't talk about boy drama. I don't talk about, because I've had a lot of women talk to me. And the way they talk to me, I'm like, if they talk to me like this, then men talk to you like that, then holy crap. I've had women literally say to me like, "Oh, he's been cheating on me. He's doing this to me. He's doing that to me. I still stay. That's my man." And I feel like a lot of gay men love that talk, but I don't. I don't like to see people destroying themselves. So that's been one thing I've noticed about myself, and I feel like as a black woman, I hope a black girl hears this. It does feel weird to not feel included, but it is the best thing to be excluded from bad people. Being included in bad people is not something you want to have in your life, and it's not something that I want for anybody else either. Um, I hope a black girl hears this. It is hard. It does make you feel less than or not pretty, or it makes you feel not included, and it makes you feel not invited or welcome. It's not right and it's not true. You're gorgeous. But I do want to say that I understand what you're going through. I understand what it's like. And it doesn't feel good, but you have to keep being yourself and being strong. Because at the end of the day, I don't have any bruises. I don't have any STDs. I don't have anyone down my throat all the time about things. I don't have any of that crap. I'm not dealing with it. I feel like when it comes to women's health and mental health, a lot of men don't care and a lot of male-centered women don't care. They don't care about what we go through or, how this could have been avoided. When I give dating advice and I listen to other people and they talk about their what they're going through, and talk about, you don't know how many women have told me, literally strangers, co-workers, everything. You don't know how many women have told me, "Oh, he's cheating on me. He called me ugly. He called me fat. He called me this." And I'm just like, literally my brain is about to explode when I'm listening to them because I'm like, "Yo, um why are you telling me one?" But then two, it's like, what do you want me to say? Go back to him? He loves you? Like, what do you, what do you want me to say? Like, what is going on in your brain? And that is how it is with a lot of women. It is, it is programmed that men that hate us like us. And I don't believe that. And I'm not buying it. The reason why I'm single and not dating anymore is because I've learned when it comes to anyone, man, a woman, whoever, if they want to be with you, they will let you know. They will act on it and they will show you, black girl. They will show you, okay? For black women, they will show you. And if someone's not showing you that, don't search for it and don't ask questions. I've made a mistake in the past where I've asked somebody, hey, are we going towards a serious route? What is going on? And they'll say yes, but then their actions prove otherwise. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, no, you don't want to be serious. Y'all want to cheat and do all this other stuff. So what do you mean? Um, I've done that in the past, right? Where I've asked, no longer will I do that. No longer will I ever be that desperate. Like, I think it was a desperate moment because why would I be asking somebody, do you take me serious? I could raise my hand and admit that was not great, Nia. Like, what were you doing? But you see how other people, they can't do that. It eats them up alive that they have done something wrong. It eats them up alive that they did not make a good decision. So when other people try to tell them, hey, you didn't make a good decision, they start to say, no, no, that's not true. That's not true. It's like, no, it is true. That person's just trying to look out for you. Take their advice and move on. So yeah, I'll admit I've made mistakes in the past and I've learned. Don't you ever ask anybody, are you taking me serious and where are we going? F that. They will let you know. They will show you that shit. So yeah, I've made mistakes as a woman in the past and I've learned and moved forward, but I feel like I run into people who put me backwards in that space of being like desperate, if that makes sense. Like there's so many people that are in relationships that always want to talk to a black single girl like me and kind of honestly rub it in my face a little bit. It feels like they don't ask me, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? It's immediately like they just talk about their boyfriend. And let's mainly talk about male centeredness. They just talk about their boyfriend so much to the point where it's like, do you have a personality of your fucking own? I am like so tired, and I do have to establish a boundary. I have to tell people to stop talking about it to me. I need to work on that. I don't know how to stop people from talking about their boyfriend to me, and I need to work on that. It's like really something that has irked me, where it's like I'm just living my life, and it could be a coworker, it can be a colleague, it could be a friend, it could be an acquaintance, just like constantly just jabs at the mouth about men, especially men that ain't shit, jabs at the mouth about men, and I don't shut them up because I feel bad for them. It feels pathetic. It feels like they're reaching out, like they just want someone to notice them. So, I just let them talk, but within them talking, it's degrading me because they're talking about things that I don't align with, I don't agree with. And that's why I specifically say gay men. I have respect for all people, all genders, all sexuality, so I don't play that. But for gay men, I've noticed that they don't have a respect for women that don't think toxically, like as a female. Like, you don't have to make your whole life about being, like, if you're going to take things from women, right? Like, you're taking your personality from women, some gay men. If you're going to do that, why do you take the toxic parts of us? Like, as in what you see that people have instilled in us and made us feel bad about ourselves. That's just how I've been feeling. It hasn't been feeling great. I feel like, I hope a black girl hears this. I really want more people to focus on themselves and be themselves. I don't think I've been myself for a long time now. I think that I've just been trying to be what people want me to be, and that's why I've been feeling so outcasted, like, and not original. And I'm trying to get back to being original in myself. And it is hard because people already don't like me because I'm not normal. I don't fit in. Like, I don't care for makeup and wigs and hating myself as a black person. Like, I just don't care for it. So a lot of people don't like me, and it is hard. It's not right, but I've taken on that stance. I've taken on that activism. I've taken on that. I've just taken it on because it feels so good to be my fucking self. It feels really good to be myself, and I hope it feels good to be you too. Um, but not everybody thinks that's a good thing. A lot of people find it as scary or intimidating that I don't care what they think, so they try to force their ideas onto me, and that's one thing I don't like. That is really one thing that I don't like. So yeah, me not being male centered, I feel like I don't fit in. I feel like it's putting me in a dangerous mindset that I have to try to act like I'm male centered. Like when people talk about their boyfriends and just brag and do going on and on and on, I have to like kind of laugh or be like, "Oh, good for you, good for you." Like I have to just be fake. I'm tired of being fake. You know what I want to say when someone talks about their boyfriend or their husband to me and I didn't ask? Shut the fuck up. That's what I want to say, honestly. But I'm so kind. I don't. I need to work on it. I really do. I understand. I got to work on that. I will hold myself accountable there. I have a black girl. Here's this. I have to work on placing a boundary with coworkers, friends, acquaintances, and colleagues, like people from college, colleagues, like all of it. I need to put a boundary up. I will admit that. I can always take accountability, and I do need to work on putting up a solid boundary because it keeps happening over and over. Once again, coworkers can hear this live. They can watch my videos and like they understand who I am and the activism I have behind being black and being a single black woman. And it's like, you know who I am, but you continue to push your propaganda of being fake, phony, and racist onto me, like hating my hair or like, like when people talk about celebrities that you don't like, knowing that you don't like them or you don't mesh with them, that shit irks me. One of my colleagues kept doing that, and I was like, if you know I don't like it, why do you keep bringing it up? Like that, it really got on my nerves and got to a point where I just was like, I would just like smile and not say anything because it bothered me that someone doesn't care about my opinion and the only opinion that matters is theirs. It's like being a woman and they're like, you don't like makeup, you don't care about makeup, you don't care about plastic surgery, you don't care about this, you don't find this pretty, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, yeah, I guess something is wrong with me. I will say it. I guess something is wrong with me. I don't like it. I don't care for it. I don't find it to be fun or funny. You know, it's not easy being a weirdo, I guess. Like, I feel like a weirdo because I'm not normal. I don't really care for things. Like I said, the amount of stories I have of women telling me that they've been cursed out by their boyfriend, they've been lied on, they've been targeted and DV, all these things, but then sit up here and want to post shit on Facebook and Instagram. And meanwhile, I know their darkest secret because a lot of people feel comfortable telling me things, which I'm happy about, but at the same time, I'm like, you only told me them just because you thought I would think highly of you or approve. And it's like, I can be as much judgmental as anyone else, but I'm not going to make it a thing that you are better than me. I need to let people know that I am gracious. I am a goddess. I am beautiful. And you're not going to make yourself seem better than me just because you know that I am not traditional. That's one thing I got to work on. I definitely got to work on that. It's not easy, but it's just something that is meaningful to me. I feel like today's world is very hectic and crazy, and there is a lot of animosity towards black women. It's frustrating, it's hard, but I'm gonna keep doing me, and I don't want people to feel like woe's me for black women. No, we have a great, beautiful life. It's just that people want to make it seem like it's terrible and that we should feel bad for ourselves. So I think I might make a video about that, like people trying to make me feel bad for myself when I don't, just because I'm different and than them. Like I'm not male centered. I don't care about kissing ass. I don't care about kissing your ass. I don't, people try to make you feel like you're less than. People try to, insult you as well. One thing that I don't like is that recently a coworker kept like insulting me at work and the way I work just because I didn't care as much as they did or I did things differently. And I was just like so irritated and I was like, can you like stop? And that's one thing I don't like. Like I don't like people who constantly try to make fun of other people just because they're doing something differently. They're not hurting anyone. They're not judging anyone. They're just doing something differently. And I feel like, I need to step up and say something because the thing is, whenever I step up and say something against people at work or even at school, all of a sudden it's Nia is so evil. She's evil. She's like, the villain. She's tearing everything down and burning everything. Like it's like war. I don't know what it is about me. Maybe because I could clock people with the truth. All I say is the truth, and then they are kaputs in the ground for some reason, and it becomes an issue. So I just try not to say anything, but I think definitely I need to step up, especially when it comes to work, and tell people enough is enough. Shut up, stop. I don't care. I really need to do that because it's so frustrating, like, to hear people's personal lives when I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, it is so frustrating. Like, I cannot stand people who only talk about themselves, and usually male-centered people just talk about themselves. Like, it's so annoying. But I'm also very kind, and I know when someone is just desperate to share information about themselves. Like, I give compliments. I'm kind to people. I treat people the way I want to be treated. However, once you realize that people are not treating you that way, they're not giving you compliments, they're not paying you, like, homage and stuff like that, then it's time to cut the brakes. You know that you're talented, you know that you're special, and people just don't want to recognize it because they don't want to see you as better than them, which you fucking are. Black girl, tell me that, black girl, you know that. So for black women, yes, it's a thing that does happen where people know that we are talented and better than them, but they choose not to give us a compliment. They choose not to recognize us. They choose not to see us in the room because we are better than them. And I don't like that. So I hope a black girl hears that because that's frustrating. Oof, that got me a little heated. But I'm gonna try to do a video. I have been a little tired, but I do want to make more videos. So see you guys.